What's up, everyone? It's time for my 2018, that's weird to say, toy room overview. We're going to go through kind of shelf by shelf. I'll say what collections are on there, and then we'll start over here in this corner where the door is. I've got my Jedi Temple Archives Celebration Anaheim 2015 poster. I really like this thing because it has a picture of every single carded vintage figure on it. And you can see they're all in chronological order. So, A New Hope, Empire, Return, and then Power of the Force. It's my Celebration giant poster. My pin board, which is probably at least half Star Wars, if I had to say. I really like these reimagined ride posters. Pretty sweet. Closet of tons of miscellaneous things. And then here's a first shelf here. We've got some Stay Puft Marshmallow Men, followed by tons of Vinylmation. Those aren't really sorted outside of just what they are as far as movies. So it goes Star Wars, Marvel, Muppets, Toy Story. Some boxed ones. My vintage figures, which I'm going to start focusing on a little bit more heavily here in 2018. It was A New Hope and then Empire. And my Lego minifigs here. I just bought this base plate to kind of house all those guys on. And then you've got my poly bags, followed by micro fighters. I've been thinking about pulling all the figures off and putting them on the base deck. I don't know. I gotta get an attack plan for how I'm gonna collect Lego. And then my Soul Jurassic Park toy. It's a reminder that I need to get more. I've got my Falcon from Force Awakens, UCS Slave 1. My 3 original 1999 sets that I've had since then. Then we got my 9.8 Maul figure variant cover signed by Ray Park. Krennic Shuttle. That just got retired. The UCS TIE Fighter. A B-Wing and a Jedi Starfighter. And then Wally. And then all those comics there were figure variants for Star Wars. And then this is kind of the bulk of everything is my carded 3 3/4 inch collection, and then we'll get into 6-inch here. But actually, let's go this way where we look at now everything that you see like behind there is the third shelf on the top there, where it's like figures that are like face to face and solid behind there. That's how it is all there behind all that. So like you might see 10-12 figures on the front of a row, but there's probably this many right here behind them. Well, not probably, there are that many behind them. So you can see they're kind of double stacked just for conserving space. And then, so that was red card, green card, freeze frame, Comtex, episode 1. All of those collections are complete. Power of the Jedi, which is complete. The small middle shelf there, just the way that these shelving units work. Got my mail away Fett, my only vintage carded figure, then that, my most expensive figure, my carded week way freeze frame. And then a freeze frame Fett. Anyways, just kind of random figures or stuff that I have to find a home for and move around. My only 2-pack from the modern stuff, which is the Rogue One, my 3 Finn Rouse, a couple of random red cards, and then back into episode 2, the Saga line, which you can see those have to stack like top and bottom to fit more in there. But I've got that set's complete, and then the second phase of those is not. And then you can see there I only have a few original trilogy collection figures, and then finishing off the Power of the Jedi line, 300th Fett. This is one of my favorite lines. It's the Build-A-Droid from Disney Parks. I have all of those except for one of the 4-packs I still need to pick up. Looking for a deal on it. It's a Force Awakens one I still need. And then episode 3, which have terrible bubbles for collecting. Like, they're pretty solid, but there's just no easy way to store them and maximize your space. The official shelf of everything that's going away, either on eBay or seem to get rid of. And then Rogue One, which is complete. I still need to do a collection video on Rogue One and on Force Awakens and Last Jedi. Those are all complete down there. And then I might have skipped that bottom shelf there, but that's 3 3/4 inch Black Series current stuff. That's also complete minus 2 figures that are brand new. The top shelf here is all the first wave of Black Series 6-inch, and then with some exclusives in front of it. This is kind of my exclusive shelf, so everything on the shelf is some sort of an exclusive. We've got Comic-Con exclusives back there, the band, Spirit, Praetorian Guard, Snoke. That's just literally all exclusives. Toys R Us 3-pack of droids. This skinny shelf, again, all exclusives. Kylo, Entertainment Earth, all that kind of stuff. It's my 40th anniversary shelf. I'm only missing Luke, X-Wing pilot, which is god-awful expensive at this point, so we'll see if I ever get that. I mean, I will, hopefully, eventually. These are double stacked, so 1 through 15 are in the back, and then 16 through 30 are in the front, but that's all Force Awakens and other current Black Series, and I'm 100% complete on those. The current stuff on the bottom is my sports cards and Star Wars cards, binders, which I gotta figure out a better storage solution for those. This is my other side of the room. It's my computer and gaming setup. 3 monitors, but the 2 left ones are what I use for a PC, and right one I pretty much use it as a TiVo monitor. Inside my PC, I have an entire video of this on my gaming channel, but it's custom water cooled. It's all EK water blocks, 2 1070s, i7 7700K, giant thermal take case. And then in my rack, my Xbox, which I hardly ever use anymore, my 360, which probably hasn't been turned on except for accidentally touching the power button during dusting. Some power management, and then modem, router, Sonos, Philips Hue, extra hard drive, that kind of stuff. And then just printer, router. The top left cube is all of my camera accessories. Top right is where I keep my games, which again I haven't played in forever and a half. On the bottom is the left side is Walking Dead, and then the right side is Star Wars. So just stuff I need to catalog and put away, and in those boxes there, then just put them in the box, and that is pretty much it. So now, the next part of this, I'm just going to run the footage you just saw, so I can take some time to address some things, so you can enjoy watching this while I babble on about some other stuff. So I definitely want to do like a frequently asked questions video. I could just take the ones that I've experienced in my own time here and make that, but please, if you have any questions about the collection or what I collect and why I collect, or a specific piece or anything, just let me know in the old comments, and I would love to answer the question for you. As far as you can see, I'm literally running out of room, so that might be another video of some ideas that I have, or what I might do to do this, because I don't plan on stopping collecting, and I don't plan on getting rid of anything. So it's going to be a really fun thing to see what I end up doing. I get a lot of questions on the value of my collection, which I might do I've been saying I'm going to do an entire video about that for a while, but cataloging it all and pricing it all, that's a lot of hours of work. So I mean, if there's enough demand for it, I can do it. If I had to guess off the top of my head, I don't know, between 10 and 20,000, maybe. Don't know. Not much more than what I paid for it, that's for damn sure. But yeah, I'm going to try to leave links to everything in the description. So if you want to see a specific completed collection, I'll put a playlist down there that has like red cards, green cards, freeze frames, and I'll go through, and I go through figure by figure and kind of say a little bit about each one, what I remember, or just how I feel about it now or then or whatever. And then, if you want to comment on the dust, yes, it's dusty. I mean, even on that shelf right there, you can see where I try to keep it dusted, but it takes so long. But I want to get more figures and protectors like you saw my 40th Black Series in, because I think that would just make everything much easier, and obviously more protected. But figures do take more space when they do that, and that gets back to my space constraints issue. That is it. I've been doing a lot of toy run videos. I'm actually going to be putting one of those up very shortly again, or it might go up before this, I don't know. But yeah, and then I do want to make a 2018 collecting goals video. That way I can put it out there in the universe and try and ultimately challenge myself, and you guys can help me keep myself accountable for that. But that is it. I'm out. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, comment, all that stuff you two people like. Thanks, guys.